When you do your best, that's all you could do. That's it. Wipe your hands with it. Let it be done. Let it be done. Get it out your mind. When you do all that you can do, what else can you do? When you do your best, what else can you do? What else? I've been in a pickle, y'all. And it's been frustrating the shit out of me for the past 2 weeks. I'm going to be real. I do Uber Eats for my money, and the past 2 weeks, they haven't been allowing me to cash out. So I'm like, okay, I'm not finna work for y'all if I can't get my money. You know what I'm saying? They were saying that they updated their security guidelines and all this other shit. So I guess they was holding my account, making sure it ain't nothing like sneaky going on. They informed me nothing sneaky at all was going on my end. They still haven't released my funds. They keep giving me the runaround. You know what I'm saying? And it was frustrating me so bad that I was like having like a few breakdowns because I was like thinking the worst, like, okay, how am I gonna make my money now? Like, I should, like, Uber be a struggle, but bitch, it be a happy struggle because I be getting by. So what the fuck am I gonna do now? And I was just stressing. And then I had to tell myself, look, you prayed about it, you constantly call customer service, you didn't break a guideline. What the fuck can you do? What the fuck can you do? You've done all that you can do. You've done your best. When you do your best and you've done all that you can do, what else is it to fucking do? What else is it to fucking do? I got another example. When I was in college, y'all, I had ran the 200. I think this was like, get down. You scratching me. Get down. Get down. I was running the 200, and I think this was like my third track meet of running it. Now, beforehand, we probably had 3 track meets, and I just ran like the 4x1 and the 4x4, But at this point, my coach was like, fuck it, run the 200. So I ran the 200, y'all, and I was doing good. I was doing great. I ran like a 26 the first time. Then after that, it was a 25, and then another 25. And it was just getting lower and lower and lower and lower and lower, right? Then my 4th track meet, I raced against a girl, and we're going to call her Star. Me and Star grew up together, our whole life. We always raced each other, and we're both naturally fast girls. I was always faster than Star, and then I got into the 10th grade, and I hurt my right growing hip, and ever since I hurt that, I didn't really, get back to as fast as I really were, ever since then. So once I hurt that hip, it took like 4 or 5 months for me to heal up. And then I ran for a year, and then I hurt my left hip. So it was a struggle. My whole high school career was a struggle with track. You feel me? I'm sorry if y'all hear my boyfriend rapping in the background. Y'all download his music, Mugga69. But after that, yeah, I could never beat her again, And so fast forward to college, I'm racing her in this track meet. Now, again, I only ran this 3 times before at this point, in college. So it was still fun for me. It was still fresh. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to get out here and do my best. I go out there, I run as hard as I can, and I got 3rd place. I ran as hard, and I mean as hard as I can, and I got 3rd place, and she still beat me. And I remember my daddy, he had came to the track meet, and he saw it, and he didn't know how I was going to react. Once we saw each other, he was like, how you feeling? And I was like, I feel good. Shit, I ran another PR because my time was even faster than last week. I kept progressing each week. I'm like, I ran a PR. Shit, I gave all that I could do. You know what I'm saying? Why would I be upset? He's like, I'm so happy you feel like that. I thought you was going to be upset because you didn't get first or anything, or because, she beat you or whatever. And I was like, I can, but I know I gave him my all. I didn't leave nothing. I literally did my best. I gave all that I could give. So what else is it for me to feel? When you give all you can, when you do your best, that's all you could do. That's it. There's going to be people who move faster than you, who do things that you feel is better than how you do them, or whatever the situation is. But as long as you give 100, that's all that matters. Nothing that you could do is out of your fucking control. Me winning the race was out of my control, but I did get a PR. And I was very happy about that. And guess what? The next week I ran a 24. So within 4.5 weeks, I dropped 2.5 seconds. I was happy as fuck. Like 24 was a new PR, and I actually went even further than she did. You know, she ended up having like a really great day racing me that time, and then I had an even better day racing the next week. You know what I'm saying? Because I just worked harder. Like I did all I could that day, and then I said, okay, I'm gonna do all I can this day, and just so happened to be this day was an even better day for me to do better, or you know, however you want to say it, but. Each time I gave all that I could, and I still didn't even get first that time. I got second. You know, I got second out of the whole track meet, but shit, it's fucking second. Just the week before, I got fourth the entire track meet, like out of everybody in the 200. This time I got second. Like, it's an improvement. When you do all that you could do, that's all you could do. When you give your best, that's all you could do. That's it. So do your best, and your best is enough. Your best is all you could do. What else is it to do? Wipe your hands with it, let it go. What else is it to do? You're just gonna stress yourself out.